In 1971, Two-Lane Blacktop, a classic American road movie, showcased the journey of the driver and the mechanic racing a 1955 Chevy across the southwestern U.S. The film, directed by Monte Hellman and written by Rudy Wurlitzer, starred James Taylor, Dennis Wilson, Warren Oates, and Laurie Bird. Along the way, they encountered GTO, a middle-aged man with a GTO, leading to a high-speed race to Washington, D.C. for each other's cars. During the filming of this classic, an unexpected event unfolded on set when her engaged in a daring act of skinny dipping, causing quite a stir among the cast and crew. This incident added an element of intrigue to the already intense atmosphere of the film production. Principal photography for Two-Lane Blacktop began in August 1970 in L.A., lasting 8 weeks with a crew of 30. The production featured 3 matching Chevrolets and 2 matching Chevrolets, traveling through the Southwest to Memphis, Tennessee. Director Monte Hellman insisted on filming across the country to convince the audience of the authenticity of the movie. An unconventional method was employed where actors were given their dialogue pages only on the day of shooting. This approach added a sense of spontaneity and realism to the performances, creating a unique cinematic experience for the viewers to enjoy. James Taylor and other actors in Two-Lane Blacktop felt uneasy as the director didn't allow them to see the script beforehand. However, Taylor later had the chance but opted not to read it. The initial cut of the film ran for 3.5 hours, exceeding the contractual limit of 2 hours. This situation resulted in a final version with a runtime of 105 minutes. In 1971, the movie Two-Lane Blacktop stood out for its unique approach to music. Unlike other road movies of the time, the film does not heavily rely on music. Instead, it offers a diverse selection of rock, folk, blues, country, bluegrass, and R&B tracks. This decision added a distinctive quality to the film's soundtrack, allowing the viewer to focus more on the interactions and dynamics of the characters rather than being carried by a specific musical motif. The absence of the star's musical input highlights the film's commitment to its storytelling and character development. Two-Lane Blacktop skillfully uses music to enhance the overall experience without overshadowing the narrative, setting it apart from its contemporaries in the road movie genre. The film's release faced significant delays primarily due to challenges in securing permission from Jim Morrison's estate to use music from The Doors in certain scenes. This issue created a hurdle for the production team, but it was eventually resolved, allowing the film to include the iconic sounds that enhance its atmosphere. Despite his involvement in the project, James Taylor has never actually seen the movie. He has expressed a curiosity about watching it now, which reflects a sense of intrigue about how his performance and the overall narrative were received. This classic, known for its minimalist storytelling and exploration of American car culture, has garnered a cult following over the years. Taylor's perspective adds an interesting layer to the film's legacy, as it highlights the disconnect that can exist between an actor and the final product. His interest in viewing the film now suggests a desire to connect with the work and understand its impact on audiences. Beach Boys drummer Dennis Wilson gave his only acting performance in the film, doing a commendable job despite not being an actor. No one in the movie wore makeup as the makeup department was non-existent during filming. Two-Lane Blacktop offers a unique and authentic viewing experience with its raw, unadorned portrayal of characters. Wilson's portrayal adds a genuine and unfiltered essence to the film, enhancing its realism. The lack of makeup further accentuates the natural performances, bringing a sense of rawness and honesty to the storytelling. These elements combine to create a captivating and immersive cinematic experience for the audience. Esquire magazine's recognition and cars used in the film. Esquire magazine loved the movie, naming it their film of the year and publishing the entire screenplay in one of their issues. 3 1955 Chevrolets were used in the film, with one driven by Harrison Ford in American Graffiti, another found intact in Canada, and the third modified for a rollover scene that was not filmed. In the 1971 film Two-Lane Blacktop, many consider it the purest American road movie, highlighting the disruption caused by Laurie Bird's character to the main character's car obsession. The movie's grandeur lies in the character's minimal conversation with the driver, and the mechanic primarily expressing themselves through actions rather than words. In the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop, the film originated from producer Michael Laughlin, who convinced the production company to buy Will Corey's story about two men, one black and one white, driving across the country with a young girl. Rudolf Wurlitzer was brought in to rewrite the script, preparing by reading car magazines and spending time with obsessive mechanics and stoner car freaks. Laurie Bird's on-set antics during the making of the 1971 movie added a spark to the production. Her playful act of swimming topless brought amusement to James Taylor and Dennis Wilson. Throughout the 1970s, Laurie Bird appeared in 3 films, 2 of which were directed by Monte Hellman. Sadly, her career was cut short when she passed away from an overdose in 1979. Her tragic end deeply impacted her partner, Art Garfunkel. Laurie Bird's presence both on and off screen left a lasting impression on those around her, showcasing her talent and creativity in the film industry. Art Garfunkel, known for his music, also experienced great sorrow due to Laurie Bird's death, reflecting her mother's tragic early passing. In the film, Garfunkel's character's grief mirrors real-life pain. The emotional depth adds a poignant layer to the narrative, intertwining personal tragedy with cinematic storytelling. Garfunkel's performance resonates with the audience, capturing the essence of loss and heartache. This classic delves into themes of love, loss, and the enduring impact of grief on the human spirit, creating a moving portrayal of emotions that transcends the screen. In the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop, a classic tale of road adventures unfolds. This film follows 2 car enthusiasts as they travel on the open road, engaging in drag races and encounters along the way. Set in the era of muscle cars and long highways, Two-Lane Blacktop captures the essence of the early 1970s, with its focus on the thrill of speed and the freedom of the road. This movie has become a symbol of a bygone era. The movie's significance lies in its reflection of a time when cars represented more than just a mode of transportation. They symbolized freedom and rebellion. Two-Lane Blacktop remains a cult classic that continues to captivate audiences with its depiction of a unique chapter in American automotive history. The casting process for the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop was meticulous and involved auditions and chemistry tests to find the perfect actors for each role. James Taylor was chosen for the role of the driver due to his natural charisma and cool demeanor. Warren Oates was cast as GTO because of his ability to portray a complex character with depth. Laurie Bird's audition stood out, earning her the role of the girl for her unique presence on screen. These pivotal moments defined the casting, bringing together a talented ensemble that added layers to the film's narrative. Chemistry tests helped confirm the dynamics between the actors, ensuring a seamless on-screen connection that enhanced the story. The careful selection of the cast members contributed significantly to the success of Two-Lane Blacktop, and remains a key aspect of its enduring legacy. The directorial vision of the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop was centered around capturing the raw essence of the road, focusing on the journey rather than the destination. The director's approach involved minimalist storytelling, using sparse dialogue and long stretches of silence to convey the emotions of the characters. Inspired by European art house cinema, the director aimed to create a film that relied on visual imagery and subtle gestures to convey meaning. The director's creative influences included the works of filmmakers like Michelangelo Antonioni and Jean-Luc Godard, who were known for their unconventional approach to storytelling. This reflected in the film's style, which featured long contemplative shots of the open road and the landscapes the characters traversed. The director worked closely with the cast and crew to cultivate a sense of authenticity, encouraging improvisation and spontaneity in performances to capture the film's documentary-like feel. Overall, the directorial vision behind Two-Lane Blacktop was a departure from traditional narrative conventions, opting instead for a meditative and introspective exploration of the American road movie genre. During the production of the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop, the set design focused on creating a realistic road trip atmosphere. Locations included highways and small towns across the American Southwest to capture the essence of the open road. Logistical challenges arose due to filming on actual roads, requiring careful coordination with local authorities and managing traffic for uninterrupted shots. Innovative techniques included using specially modified cameras mounted on vehicles for dynamic driving scenes, providing a unique perspective not previously seen in movies. These technological advancements helped bring a sense of authenticity to the film's depiction of life on the road. The musical score and soundtrack of the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop were essential in shaping the narrative and emotional tone of the film. Composers and musicians worked closely to create a sound that complemented the on-screen action and character development. The music often mirrored the characters' feelings, adding depth and emotion to key scenes. By blending various musical elements, such as folk, rock, and country, the soundtrack captured the essence of the road trip journey portrayed in the film. The use of different instruments and melodies helped evoke a sense of freedom, adventure, and longing, enhancing the overall viewing experience for the audience. In the 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop, one iconic scene is when the characters engage in a high-stakes drag race, showcasing intense directorial skill and captivating performances that immerse the audience. The cinematography skillfully captures the speed and tension of the race, drawing viewers into the heart-pounding action. This moment resonates with the audience, highlighting the competitive spirit and thrill-seeking nature of the characters. Additionally, a poignant scene where the protagonists bond over shared experiences on the open road demonstrates the nuanced performances of the actors and the director's ability to convey deep emotional connection. The cinematography in this scene captures the vast landscapes and the intimate moments between the characters, creating a sense of camaraderie that is palpable to viewers. By exploring themes of freedom, friendship, and the American dream, these scenes in Two-Lane Blacktop leave a lasting impact on the audience, evoking reflection on personal connections and the desire for adventure. The filmmakers and actors alike praise these scenes for their depth and authenticity, highlighting the film's enduring legacy in American cinema. The 1971 movie Two-Lane Blacktop had a significant cultural and social impact. Audiences were captivated by its portrayal of aimless youth searching for meaning on the open road, resonating with the counterculture movement of the era. The film's minimalist style and focus on the characters' internal struggles influenced pop culture by challenging traditional storytelling convention. Two-Lane Blacktop contributed to discussions on themes such as identity, freedom, and the disillusionment felt by many young people at the time. The characters' lack of names and backstories allowed viewers to project their own experiences onto the protagonists, sparking introspection and dialogue about existential questions. Furthermore, the film's exploration of the American landscape and the quest for authenticity struck a chord with audiences grappling with societal expectations and conformity. Through its portrayal of the protagonist's search for meaning outside of mainstream society, Two-Lane Blacktop encouraged viewers to question norms and explore alternative ways of living. Overall, the movie's cultural and social impact can be seen in its lasting influence on independent filmmaking, its representation of the zeitgeist of the early 1970s, and its ability to provoke thought and discussion on universal themes of identity and purpose. Two-Lane Blacktop received mixed reviews upon its release in 1971. Some critics praised its minimalist style and performances, while others found it slow-paced and lacking in substance. Audience reactions were also varied, with some viewers appreciating the film's unique approach, while others were left confused by its unconventional storytelling. Despite the initial mixed reception, the film has since gained a cult following and is now considered a classic of independent cinema. In terms of awards, Two Lane Blacktop received nominations for the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival and the Golden Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival. While it did not win any major awards, these nominations recognition of the film's artistic merit and impact on cinema. For those involved in the film, such accolades serve as validation of their creative efforts and contribute to the lasting legacy of Two Lane Blacktop. During the filming of the 1971 movie Two Lane Blacktop, the cast and crew had some fascinating experiences. James Taylor, the musician who starred in the film, brought a sense of calm to the set with his laid-back attitude, often strumming his guitar between takes. Director Monte Hellman had a unique approach to filming, allowing the actors to improvise some scenes, adding an authentic feel to the movie. Laurie Bird, who played the girl, surprised everyone with her natural acting talent, despite having limited experience. The crew faced challenges filming on location, but their dedication paid off in the realistic portrayal of a cross-country road trip. These behind-the-scenes moments brought the film to life in unexpected ways, creating a memorable cinematic experience for all involved. In the realm of cinematic history, the 1971 film Two Lane Blacktop holds a special place. Its innovative storytelling and minimalist approach set a new standard for filmmaking. This movie's influence can be seen in the works of directors who followed, as they drew inspiration from its raw and authentic style. Two Lane Blacktop paved the way for a new wave of independent filmmaking, emphasizing character-driven narratives over traditional plot structures. Its legacy lives on in the world of cinema, continuing to shape the way stories are told on the silver screen. If you have memories or experiences connected to the 1971 movie Two Lane Blacktop, we'd love to hear them. Share your personal stories about how the film influenced you or changed your view on cinema. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Your unique perspective adds richness to our film community.